The fight between Afghan government troops and the Taliban is entering a more brutal phase as a reduction in airstrikes against the militants by withdrawing U.S. forces has largely shifted combat to ground engagements, many on the edges of densely populated urban areas after some recent Taliban advances. To clear pockets of this district, just a few hundred yards from the edge of Helmand's provincial capital, Afghan government forces under General Sami Sadat moved house to house last month through tightly packed neighborhoods, often on foot, as Afghan aircraft carried out waves of heavy strikes. The area had been densely mined by the Taliban, and weeks of clashes left the streets shredded, dirt roads littered with craters and mudstraw walls pockmarked with bullets and shrapnel. For months, the Taliban slowly expanded its influence across Afghanistan after signing the withdrawal deal with the United States. The halt in offensive U.S. operations, especially airstrikes and raids, allowed the group to mass fighters, gather supplies and chip away at government-held territory. The country's south, specifically Helmand, witnessed some of the militants' most striking advances. By May 1, the date marking the start of the complete withdrawal of foreign forces from Afghanistan, the Taliban had massed hundreds of fighters in Helmand. And as the U.S. military handed over its last base here to the Afghan government, Taliban fighters launched a massive assault the same day on the provincial capital, Lashkar, overrunning territory in 3 districts including Nawar. While Nawar had fallen to the Taliban several times over the past 2 decades, residents say the current battle to retake the area is unlike the others before. It has dragged on for weeks rather than days, and both sides are using heavier weaponry. Sadat described one of the most successful raids, which surrounded and killed a unit of about 50 Taliban fighters. They were eager to collect the dead, so we kept watch on the area, he said, recounting that his forces shot several more of the militants as they tried to retrieve bodies.